Hello to all my beautiful neighbors. Welcome to Britt's Block. I am Britt. As you come in, please like the video. That's when you get in the algorithm more so people can see my video. Also, if you have not hit that little red subscribe button over there, go and hit that button and tell your neighbors, friends, and family to come on over to Britt's Block and find out what's going on. And I have plenty of room. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be informed. So I'm here for my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, episode 5, season 8, and to talk a little bit about Stormie violating Shopify's policy against Queen Sheba. Let's get into this first scene, and I'll be back. All I can say is I'm over it. This episode started with here we go again. Moses and Destiny at the restaurant talking about why Moses has moved on with Sonny. But I'm going to jump in the middle to the green screen first.
I would definitely say that Moses stopped showing him as a man that he sold himself to be, even a man that I knew him to be. So it just started to make me like pull away. There's some hurt there for my decision to move forward without him.
So my question is to production, why are we even talking about this? Because she just said that she chose to pull away from him, which means she moved on first. What's the difference now? But since y'all want to talk about it, let's go. Well, they start by Destiny saying that her feelings were hurt, which by now, Destiny, put your feelings in your pocket and move on. You chose to end a relationship. Then they got on, who didn't come see who? Moses said, you didn't come see me. Destiny said, for 8 to 6 months, I came to see you in St. Louis every other weekend. Moses was like, why helped you pay for it? But then Destiny was, when I asked you to do the same thing for me, you couldn't do that for me. But Moses looked over that point because he's still mad about his birthday in September. His birthday in April. She didn't come see him for his birthday. And she said, well, I had to work because I got to keep a roof over my head and over my son's head, something that you said you would help take care of us. Now I see what it is. Destiny wants to be a kept woman. She wants somebody to help her pay all her bills and be a kept woman. But see, Destiny, what you went wrong at was when you had LeBaric, a man that you knew had a stable job, had a good job, and had another career cooking. You should have stayed right there. Well, you know you could have been kept at. You chose different. So that right there, it's your problem. But then she goes on to say, she told him that he needed to step up and be a man. That's the issue with men. When you start talking to a man about his masculinity and being a man, they don't like that. That's a shot to their spirit. And see, Destiny with this big D energy was probably sitting out here telling him that she's more of a man than he'll ever be. So most right, well, go ahead, because I don't like men, I like women. So both of us together we ain't gonna match. She goes on to talk about, well, you named your business after my son, Law. He said my son name is he said my business name is Justice. There is a difference between those two. It may be in the same field of work, but law and justice is two different. There are two different names. She said she didn't have a baby by him anyway, so she fixed it where they couldn't have a baby. Then he goes on to tell her that she had a lot on her plate. She said, I did have a lot on my plate, but you spun the block and came back. Then she told him that you found somebody that was in your weight class that's looking for a man that's fine and broken. Destiny, don't come out your mouth to ever say about nobody being broken, because we know you broke in so many different areas because of the things you do. So until you get healed, don't call nobody else being broken. If anything, y'all gonna be broke together. This scene ended with Destiny telling Moses to go have a good life with his wife. Moses said, we are having a good life. So she tells him he dismissed and that he wanted to be her girlfriend. Destiny, that's your problem right there. You always want to demasculate a man. Learn the order of family. It's the man, the woman, then the children. And until you learn how to get in your position, you will forever be by yourself because you want to be the man and not the woman. Let's move on to the next scene. On to the next scene. All right, this next scene is with Tisha and Trish, the new girl. Tisha is there for her to work out with Trish to try to get that BBL back together, because it looked like she's been eating a few muffins and donuts, so she's trying to get it snatched back right. But they started talking about how bad Martell and his brother is, and saying that, you know, Martell wasn't that bad. That's a lie. Martell is just as bad as his brother. He may not have as many mug shots, but he bad, if not worse, because he out here in the free world torturing somebody now. So he need to be locked up. So yeah, he bad. But anyway, Tisha need to learn her lines, because she don't get them nailed down good. She fumbles. So they took a walk down memory lane about who from where, and she told, I'm about to go to girl TT, because I can't never remember her name, Trisha, that her husband, Marceau, knew her husband. And she said, no, he knew my ex-husband. Oh, so she's like, oh, so you're not married to this guy. So she goes on to say that, Trisha goes on to say that her husband, her and her ex-husband have not gotten a divorce, nor have they filled out papers. And then she says that at one point in time they were not talking, and now that they're talking, can communicate, the divorce paper just comes up. So I'm confused. You saying you gonna marry this guy Keith, but when you talking to your husband, they just come up. If you want a divorce, we ain't gotta talk about it. We ain't gotta say nothing, because you know what? The lawyer can speak for me. So it's something fishy right here. Right here in this part right here, something fishy, because if you want a divorce from your husband, you could have easily got that a long time ago. Because please don't use talking as an excuse when you got lawyers out here that can talk for you. Anyway, they kept on going on talking, and Stormie came up and she said how her and Stormie good friends, and you know, Tisha gave her a little side eye. I don't know, you know, what you was and Stormie being best friends. And Trisha did tell her that I asked Stormie about you, but my thing is, y'all women, y'all grown women, get to know each other by your own introduction and interaction, not by what nobody say. So this wasn't much of nothing but them another waste of time. On to the next. Alright, y'all, next episode was with Mel and her Pretty in Pink sleepover. She had her 4 friends over, and Mel said she has a close friends with her, and it's 4 friends. And actuality, you can count on your fingers how many real true friends that you have. But I need to be one of them, because I want to come and spend the night in the little pink and be in the pink room and with pink champagne. They had so much fun. But one thing I can say that I love about Melody is that she is a giver. She has the heart to give to organizations. She have events to help people. She randomly give away money and stuff like that. That's the kind of person that I like to be friends with and in my life, because we should be out here trying to help somebody that we can. That's what we on earth for. That's what we left here for, to help somebody to get to where they need to be. Because sometimes some people need a helping hand or a way out or a way up, and if you can help them, then do that. Then they was talking about dating. Shanita was just saying how Mel is so picky about men. Well, Mel, I'm gonna need you to get the book of Brit and read chapter 5, verse 2. Train up a man in the way he should go, that way he would not depart from you. Again, that's in the book of Brit. And I can understand, though, really why she don't want to date. Like Mel said, you know, she's divorced. She got 4 kids and 1 stepchild, because Martell still act like she is his mother, and he out here going wild. So being out here trying to date with an unhinged ex-husband who like to follow you and stalk you, well, right now would probably be a good time for her to go ahead and date somebody. But I wouldn't do it in Alabama, period. Because he can't have no contact with her. Maybe he won't be able to follow on this date. Because Martell is truly crazy. But Mel has a lot of things to consider dating, honestly. Because when you got kids, you want a man that's going to be receptive to you and your kids. Not just you, because we're BOGO. We'll buy one, get one free. We're 2-for-1 deal. All that. So she got 4 kids that she has to consider. Then you got to consider the type of lifestyle that you live. You want that man to have that same thing. Not being bougie, but if I got a table with 4 taps on it, and just in case 2 of my taps fall off my table leg, I'm gonna need you to be able to put some taps on my table. Be able to bring something to the table besides yourself. And then you got Martell that just will not leave her alone. So that's understandable in my book. But anyway, I love this episode because it showed who Mel is, who her real friends are, and good things about her. So, I like Dr. Shanita because she always have some good words for people. And she was telling Mel, with the friends that you have, it's time they pick a side. Which is true. Either you're going to be on the side of right or on the side of wrong. Everybody know Martell is crazy, unhinged, and they know the things that he doing. But if you want to stay on his side, that's fine. But if you're going to be on my side, all this with Martell got to go. So, I'm with Dr. Shanita on that part. Pick a side. Okay, the next scene is with Stormie, Trisha, and Martell. Stormie had Trisha over. Martell comes to the door, comes in, and he just spoke to Trisha, but he acted as if he didn't know her. And she was kind of bothered by that. But I guess she probably wasn't high up on his hodar to even remember her. But they tried to use the excuse that she went to school with Martell's brother at first. And to look at her, they look like they would be classmates versus her going to school with his brother. So the look on Stormie's face was awkward, like, I know something more has gone on. So then they finally was like, I remember her. But my thing is, nobody really changed that much. Now that you get a facelift, that you don't remember them when you see them. So the acting skills are horrible. But the fact is that Stormie want Martell to be a model for her little gala. Now I said when the gala pictures came out then, this was a circus. Because now here you are, you got models out here. You want to put body glaze on them. And that's the reason why she wanted Trisha to put body glaze on her. Then she had all the balloons at that little gala. She had people on acrobats, all kind of stuff. So it really wasn't a Valentine gala, it was a circus. So basically, Martell has another one of his little 304s on the show, and Stormie now knows about it. So that was all with that scene, just a bunch of mess. Sidebar: Moses parted the Red Sea. I wonder can you take that rod and part Trisha's teeth for she can move her mouth instead of just her lips. It killed me to watch her talk. Anyway, on to the next. The next scene is with Moses and Sonny again talking about destiny. But help me understand why Sonny's first question is, what does she have on? Did she have on heels so she was looking sexy for you? I mean, are you concerned that he gonna go back to destiny? Or are you just that insecure about your man being around another woman that he was once with? But if you gotta think about it, at the end of the day, baby, you got a ring on your finger. And if anything, I'll be asking, what motel did y'all meet at? Not what she had on. That son is standing 10 toes down on her, and this we're not friends. And my thing is, it's really a possibility that they were not that close. Because even Sonny, even the show, the reason why Destiny had to leave was because she wouldn't open up, about her real life. So Sonny got to pull teeth to get information out of her. So I mean, I've worked with people, we could be in the same place all day long, but we're not really friends. We just associates or co-workers. And I think in Sunny eyes, and probably that's how it was. And I guess with her having to ask Destiny questions, Destiny blurred the lines between friends and just co-workers. And then she went on to say, Sunny called Destiny a side chick. And if you look at it though, because she said that, even Destiny said, for 8 months, every other week you would fly me in on the weekends, and that would be it. You just a side piece. Because he never came to really see you. But it's still my concern is, why are you so worried about Moses, a man that you say you knew off and on for 15 years, and that was your homeboy? But then you wanted your homeboy to take care of you. But the thing is, you had a husband that could take care of you, but you left him. But now you so worried about what Moses doing. And for her to tell Moses, he still hurt and healing behind his grandma dying, his brother dying, and another relative. Okay, we all got to heal behind that kind of stuff. We all got hurt when our family members leave here. But Destiny got a whole nother different hurt. Because this woman, you out here stealing people's identity. You out here doing LeBerry any kind of way with his credit, with the light bill. She got too many issues to be hollering about what somebody else's problems are in their life. Fix your own problems before you go trying around here talking about somebody else's problems. But Sunny now says she got to get a hold of Destiny for herself, because Moses don't need to argue with a woman. That's her place. Have it, sis, but I still wouldn't be arguing with her about my husband. On to the next scene. So the next scene is with Wonder Woman and He-Man, Tisha and Ken. It's her birthday, and he's trying to be better about gift giving, and he fixed her dinner, bought her flowers and some roses. Then they started talking about, she met Tisha and that she thought she was a cool person and she was gonna train her. Then they started talking about Martell not knowing Trisha when he saw her. So Ken was even confused about how is that when, we see him often and you know him more than I know him. So he was confused just as well as she was about why Martell tried to come here and play like he got amnesia all of a sudden. But we already know that Martell is a lunatic. We don't know how he gonna act from 1 minute to the next. So then he started talking about her wedding ring. Baby, go ahead and not even have that conversation. Y'all don't even need to get on this show talking about that, because she has not filed the paperwork. All her husband they do is talk about it. So I already know this is a put together relationship. They really ain't together. They trying to do this for the show. Because you talking about marrying somebody. She said, well, how soon you want to get married? It won't be no time soon. Because when you file the paperwork, it still take a minute for the divorce to get through. But you and your husband need to talk about the divorce. If you're going to get a divorce, get it. If not, then just move on and be out of each other's life. But you're holding up this man's time if you and your husband are just talking about a divorce but not doing it. And he asked her, had she talked to her husband about the divorce? She said no. I feel as if I was him, I would just move on. I'm not finna stay around here and let you continue to play with my heart and decide if you want to be with me or not. If I can't be a priority, I damn sure won't be an option. And to know that it's been 2 years that she still has not divorced her husband and they've been together, baby, it's just time to move on. So it ended with to be continued with He-Man and Wonder Woman. So I can really say I feel as though with this episode of Love and Marriage, I see why the ratings are going down, because from week to week y'all have talked about the same thing. It's the Moses and Sunny and Destiny show. It's the Stormie and Trish show. That's about it. And my thing is, I wish I would go ahead and start with Stormie. I mean, not Stormie, with Sunny and Moses and Destiny. They are grown people. Moses made a decision to marry Destiny. And we don't want, to marry Sunny. and Destiny got thrown to the wind because, like she say, she got flued in for 8 months. So it's like she was just a side piece. Give us something new. Let's see somebody else. Y'all are showing week to week these same people, and it's getting old. And people don't want to see that, so the ratings are in the trash. I bet they'll probably lower this week because it's the same thing. But before I want to go, I want to hit another topic. Now, we all know the issue with Kiki and Latifah, AL, Anthony Loftus, and how that went down, and Kiki got, hurt, and her friendship with Mel ended. Now, here goes Stormie. This girl don't care about her business to save her life. Because if you watched last night, and if you haven't, please go back and watch Queen Sheba's video about Stormie. Stormie gave out Queen Sheba information to the one person that in this world that did not need it. And that's the AL. So in a minute, Canvas Judy would not even exist. Because you up here, you giving this man $4.99, and I guess she giving $4.99 to pay him to do all her little dirty work. But see, now that she has found out about her name being out there, it's gonna be some things done about you out here giving out people personal information. Stormie has got to be the dumbest person in the world. You got this business that you should be trying to keep afloat because it's already going under because people are not getting their products. And now you're going to go ahead and start giving out people information. Because, like Queen Sheba said, we don't know how many other people information that she gave him. And see, he out here now harassing somebody because of the things that Stormie do. On the Shopify account, he gave out her information to AL. Now AL out here harassing Queen Sheba, giving her last name and everything like that, which I don't really, now I know what it is, but I didn't even know what it was. So every time I hear him say that, I didn't know what he was talking about. Now I do. But it's not my job to say what her last name is. But Stormie, she didn't get the hint from Kiki, evidently. And now she want to sit around here and do the same thing. AL is about to be her downfall. But y'all, that's all I got for you. I hope you like the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. And you already know what to do. Let's have a great day on purpose.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here, no worries. If you're looking for the hot topic, don't worry, cause she got them all right here. She keep it hot even when we in the winter. She got the best content, go ahead and pick.